What's up, everybody? Steven Zekilla here, bringing another reaction. And today we're checking out something. I believe this is going to be something spooky. SCP animation. Now, I do know SCP is a horror-based like video game stuff. I even tried it a few years back during one of my Halloween streams, but I haven't really dabbled or jumped into the world of SCP that much, but this one was recommended to me to check out in today's live reaction stream. As you can see, I'm here with all these people right here. They want you to subscribe, they want you to join us, do all that good kind of stuff. Don't miss out on videos. I upload daily, twice a day, pretty much every day. There's only a few times I only upload one video a day, but most times I upload two. So just check out the channel daily. And also don't miss out on these live streams. I do these live streams for people to support me if they wish to. Become a member of Z Legend or higher. You get a reaction on the weekends when I do this, and or if you want to donate through super chat and whatnot. So up to you guys if you guys want to support me. If not, you guys still just want to watch and check things out for free, by all means, that's completely fine. You guys help me out by watching my videos anyways. Just be patient. Post things in the reaction idea section. I'll check it out when I can. And yeah, so today we have a channel that I've not watched before. Dr. Bob. I haven't seen this channel before. If there's more videos on Dr. Bob's channel you guys want me to react to in the future, by all means, let me know about it down below in the comments of this video. And do me the biggest favor, if you haven't already and you enjoy what you see here today, subscribe, hit the like button on the original video. Link in the description. Show your support always. So let's get into this animation, check it out, and enjoy. It's called My Face That I May Be. SCP-715. No idea, any context. If I'm missing out on context or anything in particular you guys want to give me information on, by all means, let me know about it. Because I'm going in this pretty much blind. Even God is a SCP in the SCP universe. Really? Interesting. Alright, Kira. Let's get into this. Let's go.
It's Saturday night, and a teenaged boy and girl are out on a date. They are strolling through a shopping mall with plans to see a movie later at the theater attached to the mall. As they walk through the mall waiting for their show to start, the girl spots something. It's a photo booth. She excitedly grabs the boy's hand and...
Something already tells me this date is going to be going extra bad.
Pulls him inside. They close the curtain, insert a coin, and the machine comes to life, snapping a series of photos. The two exit the booth, but both seem to be a little off. It's getting close to showtime, though, so they start making their way to the...
Did it suck out their personalities or something?
Movie theater. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to the mall patrons, something is happening deep below the ground. The boy and girl exit the theater and walk arm in arm through the alley back toward the parking lot where the boy left his car. It's late now. The sun has long since set, and they're all alone. But they don't hear the footsteps behind them, or sense the pair of bodies that are following them.
So what, did that thing make doppelgangers of them?
Getting closer and closer. They get to the car. It's the only one left in the parking lot. And the boy takes out his keys to unlock the car when he fumbles and drops them to the ground. As he bends over to pick them up, he finally sees who has been following them. It's them, a pair of doppelgangers coming straight towards them. They look exactly like the boy and girl, except for their faces, which are horribly distorted, with strange lumps and no eyes or mouths. They look as though they were a drawing of a face that was somehow smudged out. The boy quickly gets the keys and grabs the girl, dragging her away from the creatures, who are now reaching for the boy and girl, grasping and clawing at their faces as they try to moan through their skin-covered mouths. He gets the car unlocked, and both manage to get inside. As the creatures bang on the windows, the boy starts the engine.
This is when you start to drive and run them the fuck over until they're nothing but a bloody pulp.
And drives away.
And then burn them.
Leaving the abominations behind. Hi.
No, leaving them behind doesn't solve the fact that they're around.
I'm Dr. Bob, and this is SCP-715, also known as My Face That I May Be. SCP-715 is a take-your-own photo brand photo booth a product of the Sony Corporation made in the 1970s. This is a standard-looking photo booth, bearing a close resemblance to the many thousands of others that were in operation around the world at the time, with no anomalous visual characteristics at all.
So the photo booth itself is the SCP, or it just makes the It has to be the SCP that makes the creatures in general.
The only detail setting this machine apart from its countless brethren is a small metal tag, which has been added to the back of the machine at some point. But a significant amount of wear has made it impossible to read what, if anything, was ever stamped on the tag. SCP-715's basic operation is also not anomalous in appearance. It will only activate if an individual sits inside and inserts the required coinage, at which point it will take a series of photos, just like a normal photo booth. The photos will also appear normal, though often some will be heavily distorted and obscure the subject's face in various ways. What truly sets this photo booth apart, however, is what happens outside of the booth when the pictures are taken. While the individuals who had their photos taken, classified as SCP-715-B instances, are able to exit the booth with no obvious effects, below them all, deep underground, something truly terrifying takes place. Underneath the mall is Site-81715, an extra-dimensional space which is accessible through a mall maintenance service door located in Sub-Basement 3, a door that does not appear on any of the mall's structural blueprints or in other records. The site consists of a giant cavernous room, which appears to have been hewn right out of the surrounding limestone. In the middle of the room is its most distinguishing feature, a large, deep pit. The walls of the pit are made of an unidentified substance, though it appears similar in both appearance and composition to human fat tissue. These fleshy walls secrete a powerful, corrosive substance, which makes examination and exploration of the pit particularly dangerous. When SCP-715 is activated in the mall above, a humanoid creature, classified as SCP-715-A, will appear in this pit. The bodies of these creatures are similar in appearance to the individuals who had their picture taken inside of 715, but their faces are radically different. Each has severe facial disfigurements and abnormalities, such as large growths, deep lacerations, and the absence of facial features. After appearing in the pit, these SCP-715-A instances will attempt to scale the fleshy walls of the pit and leave Site-81715. These instances are considered hostile, and Foundation security personnel are authorized to neutralize the creatures by any means necessary.
Motherfucker went akimbo in his ass!
Further research into how the SCP-715-A entities are formed and what exactly the pit is are ongoing, and it's not currently known how many 715-A instances exist.
Why does this look like a face? Look, there are the eyes, and that's the mouth. This looks like a fucking face.
Down in the pit.
And it also looks like it's truly
known how many 715-A instances exist down in the pit, with the entities who were able to climb out of the pit able to be relatively easily neutralized by security forces. SCP-715 was originally classified as safe. It was contained at its point of origin within the mall in Ohio, and Foundation personnel posing as mall employees would collect the photos printed by the machine. However, following additional discoveries, this classification necessitated changing. The Foundation began noticing inconsistencies with SCP-715-B entities after a researcher tested SCP-715 himself by sitting inside and having his photo taken. Soon after, he began acting in ways that were considered strange, such as when he turned down a promotion to a prominent position with better pay and perks for seemingly no reason, and when he skipped a mandatory site inspection for reality-bending anomalies. After noticing these strange behaviors, a Foundation research head...
So not only does it make a duplicate or doppelganger, it also changes their personality. I thought maybe it just like drained them or something when it took their picture to form the entity. Or maybe that personality that it took away is in the doppelganger, but it can't express anything because of the face situation. Could be something like that.
Had an anomalous optical enhancement device placed in the oddly acting researcher's bedroom and learned a surprising truth about the SCP-715-A and B entities. The Foundation had been killing the wrong ones. The device, which could remove anomalous reality-distorting effects from images, showed that the researcher was actually one of the creatures from the pit, with the telltale facial distortions. Following this shocking revelation, the research head used the same device on the creatures still inside the pit underneath the mall. They found that when the anomalous visual effects were removed from the distorted creatures who were trying to get out of the fleshy pit, that they were actually normal-looking humans. These SCP-715A entities were the human beings who had entered the photo booth, had their pictures taken, and were somehow transported to the pit. They had been trying to escape their prison and tell the Foundation who they really were, but this only resulted in them being terminated by the on-site security forces.
Oh, wow, that's pretty fucked.
In order to fix this mistake, SCP-715 was hastily reclassified as Keter, and SCP-715 was removed from the mall in order to be stored in a secure locker at Site-19. Research personnel were no longer able to access SCP-715 without special authorization, and study of the interior was limited to what could be done via remote drone use only. The Foundation began rounding up all known instances of SCP-715-B, who were now the ones subjected to immediate termination. Foundation staff did manage to interview one 715-B instance, though, who had been previously believed to be a fellow Foundation researcher. It is unknown exactly what the researcher doppelganger said in that interview, but it must have been extremely serious, as the end result was another complete change in protocol. All attempts to contain and neutralize instances of SCP-715-B would immediately cease, since if there were as many out in the world as the doppelganger claimed, then ultimately, it would better maintain normalcy and ensure the secrecy of SCP-715 if they were allowed to go free. Sadly, the same was not the case for the SCP-715-A instances that still existed down in the pit. The researcher doppelganger advised that it would be unwise to remove them from the pit, and the current Foundation policy is that down in the pit
Nah, that doesn't
remain.
seem right.
Following this interview, SCP-715 was reclassified once again as safe. The photo booth was also moved again, this time to a maximum security storage locker at Site-81, and Foundation personnel have been prohibited from interacting with SCP-715-B instances at all. However, there is one more piece of information about SCP-715, and it is only accessible to those with proper security clearance. Another Foundation agent was found to actually be an instance of SCP-715-B and taken into custody for observation. While under surveillance, it was discovered that this instance, classified as SCP-715-B7, was emitting low-level radiation that was somehow directed at Site-81-715, the location of the pit. During an autopsy of the creature, it was found that the radioactive emissions were actually increasing in output and frequency, and soon after, a power outage and containment breach occurred at the site where the autopsy took place. Following these events, the body of SCP-715-B7 disappeared, and video surveillance confirmed that several members of Foundation staff were responsible, all of whom had been involved in SCP-715 research. The staff members escaped with the body and left no other evidence behind, save for a single photo with the ominous text, "My ears that I may hear, my eyes that I may see, my mouth that I may speak. Do not touch my face." No other information regarding SCP-715 has been found, and many questions remain. Just what are instances of 715-B, and what do they want? Are they some kind of hive mind colony that reproduces through the use of a mysterious photo booth? What happens to those left behind in the pit? And what will they do should they ever get out? Investigations are ongoing. Now go into...
Well, that's just weird, because if the ones in the pit are actually the people, and the doppelgangers that are actually the creatures itself are the people that look normal, it should be obvious. Kill the ones that look normal, rescue the ones that are misfigured because of this creature, and try to solve or get them back to normal.
Watch another entry from the files of Dr. Bob, and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single anomaly as we delve further and further into the SCP Foundation's classified archives.
This is actually a very interesting series now. I think I like how this is going. This is going into like individual ones, and I know there's like hundreds and hundreds of different SCPs that I probably don't have any knowledge of. So if you guys have more suggestions, you guys want me to react to more of this stuff, show your support to this video, and also let me know about things you want me to check out from Dr. Bob's channel down below in the comments or in the reaction idea section. Thank you again for watching, and thank you again for the suggestion, Dragonmon Slayer. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Not ending the stream, ending the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.